All right, what's up, everybody? Another installment of messing around with a two-stroke piece of garbage, I guess. Anyway, this is the motor that I put I took off one of the piston rings. I took off the lower ring to see if we get increased horsepower or whatever, more top end, whatever, blah blah blah. We were trying to see if we can get some more juice out of this motor, and to be honest with you, really, it doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of difference. The only thing that it does that I noticed right off the rip was when you gun it and give it full throttle, you don't hear that weak spot in the pipe when it's on the pipe. That where it kind of like wants to bog out a little bit. That kind of goes away. You don't hear that anymore. It has like steady acceleration. I would think maybe because of the blow by from that just having the one ring on there and a little bit of blow by that you get. I would imagine that's just maybe helping the motor equilibrate or equal out a little bit better, through the transfer ports and everything or whatever. And basically, you just put another little baby transfer port in there, depending on how you want to look at it. But it runs, it goes. Spark plug don't look too bad. It's dry, it's wet in the other areas, but I'm looking at the electrodes, and that's what you want. Pretty good. A good burn, a good clean burn where the plug's not soaked so it's not fouling out on you. Um, so let's see what else. Yeah, I went ahead and took the intake off of there to get that out of the way real quick. I just want you guys to check this out with me because I haven't pulled it apart yet or nothing. And let me grab a pair of gloves real quick. 1 second. The other thing I've been messing with on here too, also, is the timing. Didn't mean to keep you guys waiting or anything. I should have had all this together before I started filming. But I took the timing when you're straight up and down on your timing. That's 15 degrees when the piston's at the top dead center, and you're over at 1 o'clock. 15 degrees is straight up and down. So 15 degrees when you come back over this way and you get to the 1 o'clock. 0 on the block is actually over here if you go by the keyway. And I seen I forget his name, but he does all the dyno tests on these bikes or whatever, and he's played around with the timing because he's changed this out and put a Hall sensor in there. He got rid of the magneto and put like more of an electronic ignition on it, and it by when he was messing around doing the horsepower going up and down, he finally got that timing advanced. I think it was like almost to like 20 degrees, 25. And then I think he pulled like another half horsepower out of the engine or something like that, which is astonishing for this little motor because to be able to put out that kind of power off of this, just off of this design and the way everything is, I mean, any little bit of horsepower you can get to increase on this engine, you want it, believe me. You want it for takeoff, you want it for top speed. I mean, you want it. And the main thing when people talk about power on these, torque on takeoff is one thing, and then the top end. So I mean, that's really what you want. You want a fast takeoff, and you want it to max out at the top and boom and be moving. And that's some of the stuff that I'm trying to work with here and experiment a little is to give some people more ideas or give us better performance mods so that we can actually do these things just to get that motor screaming, get more RPMs out of the engine is what we're really trying to do. All right, so get that off of there. Let me see what this looks like. Don't look too bad. It's pretty clean. It's all nice and moist in there. No, we're gassing. Go ahead and pop the jug up here. You got nice oil and gas just falling down off the top of the piston there. So I know we're lubing pretty good. Well, I guess first we'll sit here and take a look into the cylinder here and see what it looks like. I see the same little marks that were in there as before. Get down in that area, I can see where just a little bit of the chrome, but that looks just like regular wear to me. That doesn't look like anything caused by just putting one ring on there. For the most part, this thing to me it looks the same as when I had the 2 rings on there, so I don't think there's any real damage at all. There's nothing really. No damage at all to the cylinder. The cylinder looks all right. Just the one ring on it. I'm just gonna move the ring around to see if there's any scratches or anything in the ring that don't look like they belong there. And to me, everything looks all right. Looks like it's just got a regular wear pattern on it. Crown up here on the top of the piston looks all right. Bottom of the piston, the skirt looks good. Everything looks like it's just wearing normal, like a normal engine. But I'll tell you right now, from my experience running it with this one single ring, I'm gonna go ahead and put the other ring right back on there. I'd rather have, I mean, the compression's fine when you go to start it up. Like mine, I never have to choke it or nothing. I just, roll down the driveway, pop it, and I mean, I'm not even rolling that fast or anything. Just, a quick 20 feet, my bike started and I'm going. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the other ring on there and just leave it on there. I don't feel I got too much of a difference out of this, and it really don't matter anyway. I think it's better just to go ahead and leave both the rings on there. I mean, most people were complaining and saying, the biggest complaint was you got both of them rings on there, and you have the gap in between the rings, and they figure it doesn't get oil in between there, so that's a dry spot when the piston's cranking up and down. Nah, I don't think so. These motors got so much fuel flowing through them. It's a two-stroke, man. It's a sweaty gearbox or sweaty block. Period. It's where you got the moisture of the fuel. This thing is just so filled up all the time. It doesn't matter. I wouldn't stress it. But I'm putting my ring back on there. I'm gonna go back with that, and I'll be back with another video. I got a couple surprises, so please subscribe, y'all. Get on my page here. I'm going to do a couple things here that you might want to do to your bike. That's pretty cool. I mean, I mess with a lot of stuff. Normally, I work on cars. I'm a car mechanic, but I'm slash inventor slash everything else, and I'm always screwing around with something. And anywhere I can save somebody a buck or get them more power and do it for free without having to go to the man to get it, then that's better for us. So. Like I said, subscribe. I hope you liked the video. Stay tuned. I got some more stuff coming out, man, and we'll get back with you guys. I appreciate it. Take care, y'all. Have a good day. Peace.